Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. So this will be a two-parter. I'll start with the face cam, and then I'll switch over to desktop because I do want to show you this up close. So I have two things here, real quick. The unboxing knife is the Hoback Shadow Ranger, the greatest EDC knife of all time. If you haven't seen the commercial, you shall see it during this video, I am sure. People keep telling me they see that commercial before my videos. It cracks me the hell up. You should buy YouTube Premium, yo. That's what I have. Just because I don't want to see that fucking thing again. So real quick, this is something I just wanted to unbox because I absolutely love it. Is my Dr. Squatch subscription box. So every 3 months I get 6 or 9 bars of soap, depending on how low I'm running. I'll update it. They always have new flavors and stuff, new scents and stuff, and I also now get their deodorant, which is like all natural and shit. I will admit it lasts probably half the time of my old deodorant, which was like women's secret sensitive skin deodorant, but it smells better. It's probably better for me, maybe, and it comes in the subscription. It's just easier, right? So I picked up some Wood Barrel Bourbon deodorant because I've absolutely been loving the Wood Barrel Bourbon soap. It's one of my favorites now. And then they also have Pine Tar deodorant. These are both new scents for deodorant, as I understand it. They last forever, though. I will say, even though the duration that I guess I should say it works for half the time, doesn't last half the time. These things last way longer than my old deodorant, like 2 months, maybe more, and I use it obviously every day. It does leave like a white residue on your shirt though, but it's in your armpits. Who gives a shit, right? Anyway, just to breeze through this, they changed their packaging. I got deep sea goat's milk. That's one of my favorites. These are all favorites, basically. Birchwood Breeze. This actually is a new one for me. That's the deodorant scent I'm using right now, and I thought I'd try the bar of soap. Maybe it is a new soap flavor. I don't know. One Cool Fresh Aloe. That is one of the best. If you like soap that is like nice and smooth and refreshing and doesn't leave that kind of like sticky feeling on you that some soaps do, this stuff is the best. Cool Fresh Aloe. They're all good, but some have that just a little bit. Here is the Wood Barrel Bourbon. Absolutely fantastic. I got 2 of those because I love it, and I think I got 2 of the Cool Fresh Aloe. So there you go. That's my 6 bars because I still had like 3 left. 3, 4, 5 left, so I decided to just get 6 instead of 9. I do go through them quickly. There's ways to like make them last. Some people use like a loofah, and they'll just rub in some and then use the loofah and put the bar down. I put the bar right into one of these pouch things. It's like a pouch loofah, and then I just use that. So it burns through it a lot quicker. My brother like cuts them into quarters and shit. People do all types of weird stuff. Anyway, check it out. Dr. Squatch is awesome, guys. Now, for the main event, I have my Hoback Sumo, guys. I was absolutely in love with this knife before I sent it off. And I just sent it off because if you're right-handed, the clip is a major hotspot. And I'm not right-handed, but it just occasionally it would get me left-handed, and then if I used it in my right hand it would get me, and it was just like, why not get it fixed? Plus I really wanted to see what the knife modders could do. So on Instagram they go under knife modders. It's Lindy Lou and Richie B, an awesome couple in the knife community, and they do knife modding, and I asked them to take care of the clip, so they had to obviously fix the clip, round it off and stuff, but then they also had to refinish and anodize the clip to match all the hardware. or they would have had to have, you know, anodized everything a different color, and they said they were able to match it, so I am excited. I'm trying to get them on my podcast as well. On my live stream on Thursday nights. I'm trying to get them on. I just think it'd be fun, so I'm trying to nail that down with them. Looks like there's a little note in here. Hey Kev, thanks for supporting our small business. Hope you like your sumo. Lindy and Richie knife modders. Hey, check that out, guys. That is awesome. Thank you guys for doing the work. I really appreciate it. Guys, they are super affordable. They do fantastic work. Well, let me make sure first, but I'm pretty sure. Alright. Sorry, I gotta fold this up because I got OCD. I'll just leave it in there. What am I doing? Okay, Jesus. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Alright, so here's the Hoback Sumo, guys. Absolutely just has quickly become a favorite of mine, this knife. It's just so cool. Let me get a little bit of gunk up in here. It's like black juice. Now, I will say, because of the fidget factor of this knife, you flip it a lot, and it just happens to get that, like, the KPL turns to black goo, and it's kind of gross, but it is what it is. So here it is. Absolutely love this knife, and here's that clip. So I'll show this on desktop, so don't worry. I just want to give you a little view here. And what they did was, this actually had a sharp point that was kind of like angled up a little bit, and it would just drive into your hand. Yeah, wow. They absolutely did a great job. I'm trying to feel left-handed, because sometimes you'll do things and it'll work great now for a righty, like it's not digging into your palm, but for a lefty it'll still like poke or something, but I don't feel anything. I gotta remember how to flick this. Oh. Yeah, watch this. Guys, it's just so good, this knife. I love it so much. Alright, so anyway, the clip, guys, is absolutely fantastic now. I don't feel it, like, at all. They did fucking wonders. Holy shit, guys. And it's absolutely looks factory. This is how this clip should come. Now, how does it go in pocket? Another question. Had another button lock on me today. Channel knife. Malibu. So let's see. Yeah, doesn't seem to have affected the clip, but I mean, it's not like angling down now, or still has that clearance. So yeah. Alright, I'm going to bring you guys over to the desktop view so you can get a close look at this guy, but I am absolutely so stoked for this. Really appreciate Lindy and Richie for taking care of this for me. Guys, it was like $40. I mean, seriously, if you count the shipping, so I shipped it there, obviously. I paid like $8 to ship it there. They charged me, I think, $25, and then they charged me shipping. So I've spent $36 to get it back from them once I shipped it. So plus the $8. I mean, seriously, like $43 I spent to get this clip fixed. That is a absolutely that's a necessity. It's a $550 knife. You know, you might as well spend you know, $40 and get the. And if you send it first class, if you don't care, you know, it'll cost you like $36 to fix this clip. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip over to desktop, and we'll finish up there. So see you in a sec. All right, I'm back, guys. So here it is up close, the Sumo. You guys have all seen it up close, but here's that clip, guys. So just take an absolutely gorgeous look at this clip right here. So it had this sharp point right here that just would like, I mean, it literally, you guys would see it. That might even be a mark from it. No, but that's where it would dig in when you squeeze. If you watch my disassembly, you'll see it. It would just like dig into your hand. And now you can't see anything. There is nothing there. That's an outline of the clip, maybe. I don't know, is it? Yeah, but it's not like this thing. There's just nothing to poke you anymore. It's absolutely fantastic. It's literally perfect. It's ridiculous, guys. If you own a Hoback Sumo, I 100% recommend you go talk to Knife Modders on Instagram, Lindy Lou and Richie B. I will for sure be putting a link below to them. Now, when I sent it to them, there ended up being a little bit of rust in this fuller, and it's basically because it's bead blasted, and it just is what happens with that with the bead blast. It's super weird. I don't know what it is, but it just happens. And I've had it happen now with my Slim Middies, both of them. I've had it happen with that was too much. I've had it happen with other knives, like from Riot. I've had my Ohlone Goat version 2 had a little bit of rust on it at one point. It's just, I don't know what it is, but it happens. And I'm just gonna kind of do a double check here. I'll do both sides just to be safe. And this is just some Flitz polish. You just basically put it on and rub it in. You don't have to do anything else. There's no like nonsense that you have to wait for or whatever. I do put EDCI on all my blades, but it does not seem to be doing much. Or it just isn't supposed to do what I think it is. You can see there just some dirt and stuff coming off. I mean, this polishes up blades so nicely, which is awesome. It literally brought my Slim Midi back from having those little rust spots, which obviously is not a big deal. Having a little bit of a rust spot is not a huge deal. You can get it out, just take care of it quickly, you know what I mean? I'm gonna wipe this down with a hank, just to be sure. I'm seeing a little bit of different color, but I think that's just from me doing what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to be careful. I don't want to overdo it either. You could probably use that Flitz and do a hand rub on this if you spend enough time. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera by doing something. What is that? See that little thingy right there? I don't know what that is, but anyway, we're all polished up here. So yeah, guys, they killed it on this clip. Sorry, I'm getting just kind of distracted by my knife. I just love this thing so much. Full review is coming. You can see the fidget factor on this thing is absolutely fantastic. It even has this little flipper tab, which a lot of people think sucks, but I actually really like it for what it is. It's just a little extra, fidget factor. And if you get it right, you can do it repeatedly without wrist. But I tend to just give it a little flick and do it. And then I have the button. I have the middle finger. I have a ring finger flick. You obviously have those thumb studs. Let me try a pinky flick. I don't think I can get it with this guy. No, I can't get in there. Middle finger, index. Yeah, I'm not good with that one either. But obviously the thumb up here, and then you can also reverse flick on the thumb stud. So it's just a plethora of options there. And of course, this is a satin blade, so you know it's gonna keep getting smudgy, and I'm gonna keep freaking out about it. But they did a great job with the satin on there. One thing I want to do real quick is cut with it, because I haven't done that. I mean, like, I haven't cut paper to test. I've used the knife. See the edge. Doesn't have like a tall bevel or anything, whatever they call that, I guess. Primary bevel, secondary. But I mean, the ergos, guys, it just fits really good. You can climb up onto this flipper tab as a choil if you want. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 20 CV. Very well done on the grind. Yeah, Hoback did a great job with this knife. And Lindy and Richie just perfected it, basically. This is how the clip should come from factory. It should come with the Lindy and Richie mod. or I think Hoback should take note of this video. Take note of the mod, because I think that a lot of people are going to be reaching out to Lindy and Richie who own this knife. I'm guessing that Hoback Sumo clip is like a well-searched thing on YouTube. You know, it obviously to a certain point, but people who own this knife probably have looked to see if there's a mod they can do or have done to the clip. And yeah, just to show you how it goes in and out, I will show you that real quick. So you see it has a little bit of room under there, right? So basically, it just slides right in. So here it is. You pull up, and that little guy pops over, and then the knife is sitting in your pocket. Pull it out. It's got good retention. I've enjoyed this clip since having it. I haven't had any issues with the clip other than the hot spot. So yeah, guys, sorry I'm rambling. I'm just really excited to have my knife back. So I'm going to carry this now and enjoy it. And one more big shout out to Knife Modders on Instagram. Give them a shout out for me, guys. Hit them up. Show them some love for me. And if you need any work done, you can go to them for sure. I can recommend them 100%, guys. This is some fantastic work. I know some people are going to say it's just a clip, right? Yeah, but it required finesse, is what I'll say. Because they had to get rid of that point, but they also had to make sure they didn't ruin the flow of the knife. They didn't ruin the design. They had to make sure they didn't leave it sharp. They had to make sure that all angles worked, because why fix a clip just to make something else worse, right? Then they had to refinish it. It's not just anodized. Like, Hoback doesn't just anodize the clip. They do some kind of a stonewash or something first, then they anodize it. So there's a step process to that anodization. And to make this come out, and honestly, I can't tell the difference between the clip and the backspacer or the pivot or the thumb stud. It looks dead on perfect. They really did some fantastic work here. Yeah, I'm just super stoked to have my knife back and have it be as good as it is. It's a freaking win, guys. It is a huge win. And actually, while I'm here, I wanted to compare it to something that I thought looked kind of similar. So this is the Grissom Knife Works or Knife and Tool Riverstone. I am debating on whether my unboxing and disassembly first impressions will go up, because during disassembly I found a chip in the... Okay, sorry, my phone ran out of space. But anyway, I found a chip in the blade in the spot where the pivot goes through the blade. So that hole there had a chip along the edge of it, which I guess could cause issues. So I'm not sure if this kind of gritty feeling could be related to that, because it seems like it has a good detent. Watch. Right? You can see it suck in. But then you can do this. so easy. Like, it doesn't add up, really. So, I don't know. Maybe that's why. So, they're sending me a new blade to replace it. So, I'm not sure if I want to post the unboxing and the disassembly until that happens, or maybe just scrap it and do one video explaining everything. Anyway, I just thought these looked very similar while I was doing those videos. Now, I didn't have the Sumo in hand. Looking at them now, I guess they're not that similar, but they are kind of like stout little chunky boys, right? When closed, they're both about the same size. You can see there, thickness-wise, the Sumo is actually thicker, which is interesting. And then, like, width-wise, put them blade to blade. Let's see. Sorry, it's really hard for me to tell. Let's try this, see which one's taller. So again, the Sumo is just slightly taller, which is interesting. You can't see that angle, but I can. It's like that much taller. And then the funny thing is, being that their overall length when closed, like their handle length, is about identical, you would think the blades and everything would be identical too, but this is much shorter. I mean, if I go pivot to pivot, you know, you're losing, you know, a quarter of an inch or an eighth of an inch, something like that, which is kind of interesting. This does have it's not actually a choil though. He says it's just a sharpening choil, but it's a freaking choil. And they are both kind of the similar, kind of reverse tanto. That's more sheep's footy, I guess, but very similar, I guess. I just thought I'd show those, and I thought the color schemes are like almost identical, just a slightly different blue. So that's the Riverstone. Sorry, I don't know why I brought that up, but yeah. So I'm really happy, guys. I'm very excited. If you can't tell, I love this knife. I was worried when it was gone that it would wear off, or like I'd get it back and like I wouldn't like it as much, but just getting it in hand, I immediately just want to fidget with this knife and this knife alone, which, you know, it just makes me happy to know I have a knife like that right now, that I am this happy about. So yeah, that is the Sumo clip mod done by Knife Modders for the 10th time. I just told you that. I'm gonna shut up now. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.